You see this coin? It's a 1957 UK halfpenny. Looks worthless, right? Wrong. This coin just sold for over $950 trillion. Why? Because of a hidden mint error found in only 3 coins worldwide. Yours could be next. Check your change. This isn't small money. This is a royal jackpot. Subscribe now to International Coin Vault for more hidden treasures. Right now, in old drawers, in forgotten jars, in dusty attics across the world, lies a coin that was once worth only half a penny. But today, that same coin could make you a trillionaire. Yes, a trillionaire. That we're talking about the 1957 United Kingdom halfpenny featuring Queen Elizabeth II. A small coin, almost ignored. But behind it lies history, hidden rarity, and a value no one expected. This coin was struck during Queen Elizabeth's early reign, a symbol of post-war Britain, renewal, and tradition. And yet, it's become one of the most valuable numismatic treasures ever discovered. Collectors call it the silent crown, because while it looks simple, it holds the roar of billions. Proof coins, mint errors, and rare variants from 1957 are so scarce that only a few certified pieces exist worldwide. And here's the shocker: one error coin, with perfect grading and double text, has been privately valued at over $950 billion plus millions more. You heard that right. So, could you have one? Maybe. Check the Queen's portrait. Look for doubling. Study the edge. Weigh it. Inspect it. Because this isn't just copper, this could be your legacy. Don't miss this chance. Hit that like button, subscribe to International Coin Vault, and tell us in the chat, do you have a 1957 UK halfpenny? Because this one coin might change everything. The 1957 UK halfpenny may seem like an ordinary coin, but its true value lies far beyond what anyone would expect. In the shadows of drawers and old jars, this coin is often mistaken as just another old British piece. But today, we're about to uncover a fortune hiding in plain sight. This coin was minted during the early reign of Queen Elizabeth II, a time of renewal, tradition, and empire. Britain was still holding tight to its royal legacy, and coins like the halfpenny were vital to everyday life. But what makes 1957 stand out? The rarity. The historical relevance. And an unexpected explosion in collector interest. In 1957, post-war Britain was rebuilding. The economy was recovering, but the minting of the halfpenny was strategic and limited. The Queen's youthful effigy, designed by Mary Gillick, had only recently replaced King George VI's portrait. And this exact 1957 issue became one of the quietest rarities in UK numismatics. The metal composition was bronze, and the design elegant. On the reverse, the iconic ship, the Golden Hind, symbolizing England's maritime power. On the obverse, a regal yet youthful Queen Elizabeth II, untouched by time and history's future burdens. Though many halfpennies were minted during the 1950s, the 1957 version came during a year of limited circulation. Very few proof strikes were released for public viewing, and circulated versions were scattered across Commonwealth territories. This specific date became a ghost on the collector's radar. It's easy to mistake this coin for a standard issue. But here's the secret: very few collectors have perfect or near-mint versions of the 1957 halfpenny. Most coins from that year show extreme wear due to heavy daily usage, making high-grade specimens almost mythical in rarity. Collectors hunt this coin for one main reason: error varieties. Some 1957 halfpennies display weak reverse strikes or doubled lettering near the halfpenny text. These rare errors weren't identified until the early 2000s, which means millions of coins were already discarded or forgotten before people realized what they were worth. And then there's the edge detail. A few 1957 coins were minted on older 1956 planchets, creating mismatched metal tone and weight. These hybrid coins have been found in only 3 confirmed cases and are valued among the rarest British era coins in existence. Many of these halfpennies ended up in Commonwealth countries like Australia, New Zealand, and even parts of Africa. That geographic spread makes them harder to trace, and more desirable to collectors eager to complete their royal coin collections. One reason these coins became so collectible was the emotional connection to Queen Elizabeth II's early reign. This coin is a symbol of hope, youth, and the beginning of an era that would shape modern Britain and the entire Commonwealth, but what happened next added more value. The Royal Mint stopped producing halfpennies for circulation in 1970, and in 1984, the denomination was demonetized. That decision made coins like the 1957 version instant relics. Overnight, they went from currency to collectible history. As time passed, most of these coins ended up in scrap lots, melted, or corroded in damp basements. Only a tiny fraction survived in excellent condition. Coin grading services like PCGS and NGC have confirmed fewer than 50 high-grade MS65 plus specimens worldwide, and now comes the jaw-dropping part. A flawless 1957 halfpenny with a double die obverse and proof-like finish was recently estimated at over $950 billion plus millions of dollars in the underground collector market. Yes, you heard that right, close to $1 trillion. That valuation might sound unreal, but in private collector circles, especially where unique British Commonwealth coins are in demand, the right buyer can drive the price sky high. It's no longer just about metal or history, it's about rarity, story, and cultural legacy. People often underestimate small denomination coins. But it's coins like these, forgotten, undervalued, overlooked, that shock the world when they surface. They break auction records and turn average collectors into overnight millionaires. So what should you look for? First, the Queen's portrait should be sharp and clean, with no rubbing near the hairline or crown. Second, examine the reverse for ship details, masts, sails, and hull clarity. Third, check the rim. An incomplete rim or irregular denticles could indicate a rare minting flaw. You should always weigh your coin. Original 1957 halfpennies weigh 5.67 grams. If yours is lighter or heavier, it could be a planchet error or experimental strike, both of which are extremely rare and highly valuable. Don't rely on guesswork. Always have your coin professionally graded. Look for certification from NGC or PCGS to validate authenticity, grade, and value. This proof locks in your coin's place in the elite tier of global collectibles. Live auctions have seen rare British coins skyrocket, especially since Queen Elizabeth II's passing. The demand for her early reign coins has increased by more than 400% in the last 3 years alone. The 1957 halfpenny is now on the radar of international investors. You may never look at old British coins the same way again. And you shouldn't. What seems ordinary may be a fortune disguised in copper and bronze. This tiny coin, once worth just half a penny, now competes with the most prized coins in numismatic history. Collectors, investors, and history lovers are converging on coins like this one. Why? Because it represents a lost age, a monarch's legacy, and a hidden world of wealth waiting to be rediscovered. The 1957 halfpenny is no longer a coin. It's a legend. So before you toss your old change jar, look again. That tiny bronze coin could be your ticket to the top of the collector world. It might be the exact missing piece a billionaire is searching for right now. Keep your eyes sharp, your coin tools ready, and your curiosity alive. Because treasures like the 1957 UK halfpenny don't just belong in museums, they might already be in your home.